Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to do a video on what it truly means to be a car enthusiast, or what truly makes you a car enthusiast. Because I feel like a lot of people, like, when you hear the term car enthusiast, you think like, oh, someone who's into cars. But then, you know, then there's like the term where people always get around like, oh, what's the difference between like real car enthusiast or like fake car enthusiast? I feel like anything you like related to cars, I guess makes you a car enthusiast. Whether if you just like watching car movies, if that makes you a car enthusiast, or, you know, people say that, oh, you know, you have to have your own car, you have to be able to do your own mods, and you basically have to be like almost a certified mechanic to be considered a car enthusiast, or I guess like a real one, as opposed to someone like me who really enjoys cars, driving cars. You know, I literally love anything related to cars. You know, watching car movies, documentaries, TV shows, going to car events, shows, literally everything. But the only thing that I don't do a lot of is just like work on cars. I can't take apart my B or Z engine and like rebuild it from like the ground up or anything like that. But like, does that not consider me like a true car enthusiast if I don't know how to do everything on my car myself? Because that's why auto shops and stuff like that exist, so that way, you know, for people who obviously, the thing is, maybe I could learn and try to do some of the stuff myself, so that way, you know, I can save some money and do it myself rather than paying someone maybe more than I should to do it, for them to do instead of me. But you know, sometimes people don't always have like the resources, like people don't always have their own shops, or they don't have car lifts or jacks, or like, you know, tools, wrenches, impact guns, things like that, you name it. So that's why a lot of the car mods I haven't done myself, and stuff like that. I've been into cars like my whole entire life, ever since, you know, collecting Hot Wheels, watching Fast and Furious, and like, you know, playing Need for Speed and, you know, Forza and stuff. But I think it was until like I got my license, you know, I started driving around the Rendezvous at the time, like I really made my love for cars that much more stronger. And also watching, you know, car people on YouTube and stuff, and then like seeing people drive around Subarus, it just made me want a Subaru that much more. Dude, it is hot out here today. It is like, what is it? It's 30 degrees. It probably feels even hotter than that, but I mean, there's a slight gentle breeze, but it's a hot one today, that's for sure. Who like cars, but then they don't have their own car that they can buy up, so maybe they don't have the money for one right now, and like, are they any less of a car enthusiast? Because I don't know if it's like, it's almost kind of like, you know, the term racer obviously gets nice pops there. It's like the term racer gets thrown around there a lot. You know, it's like if you put like carbon fiber or like fake carbon fiber on your car, like, are you considered a racer and stuff? I don't want to get off topic, or maybe I might say that for another video about talking about like the term racer and how I feel like maybe it's kind of overused or whatever. At the end of the day, I think if you just genuinely love cars, even if you don't have your own car, but you just love seeing cars on the road, like, yeah, I would say you're considered a car enthusiast. But like I said, you know, I think that whatever you love about cars, I think can consider you a car enthusiast, whether if you just love car movies, or whether, you know, you're a mechanic and you have your own shop and you do stuff to cars, or whether if you just love getting in your car and just going out for a cruise, which is what I do almost all the time, or whenever I can. Because like what I'm doing right now, because I hate sitting at home, and I know we're just getting out of the lockdown. Well, I think we have been for like a week now, but shit's finally starting to reopen, and the Lundy's Lane car meet is starting to go on. So hopefully I think by like July, maybe the Wednesday or the Thursday night Cars and Coffee meets maybe might start up, or they might just, whatever car Instagram pages might just post pop-up meets around and stuff. But I guess I'll have to stay tuned for that. Obviously is a lot of difference and stuff. Guy just told me to rev it. Alright, that guy told me to rev it, so I had to do it. I'll be that fucking guy. There's probably people looking at me like, see, and that's where you get the term where like people, it's like, oh, but they say rev your car, and then you get a lot of people angry at you and shit. But it's like, hey, come on, I gotta show off my exhaust every once in a while. I feel like at the end of the day, if you, like, whatever car you drive, don't ever let anyone tell you your style is bad, or like the type of wheels in your car is like wrong or something, or like whatever type of exhaust or whatever you do to your car. Don't ever let anyone tell you that it's wrong. I mean, there's gonna be people who not a bad thing, because I think that's what makes the car community so unique and stuff. Is not everyone likes the same thing, because honestly, I feel like it would kind of get, you know, boring or, you know, a little bit repetitive if you just saw the same cars done up the exact same way and stuff. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love seeing modified Subarus, but if that's all the NAG region had was just BRZs and STIs, I feel like it would kind of get boring. Like, there's no variety and stuff. I feel like, I mean, I guess, like, to wrap things up, you know, whatever you like about cars, even if you just have a Hot Wheels or you just collect mobile cars, that I would say considers you a car enthusiast. But don't be that guy, like, or don't be that type of person that, you know, thinks they know exactly everything about, because I don't know everything about cars. Like, I don't know, like, exactly everything. Like, there's stuff I've learned over time. Like, I know, like, lots of car makes and models, obviously. I know different sounds of exhaust. Like, I can, if I heard like a Lamborghini down the road, obviously I could pick that up and be like, oh, that's a Lamborghini Huracan or something. Or, you know, part brands, different types of parts and stuff. And I think that's obviously stuff, you know, you learn over time, you know, with getting into cars and, you know, seeing stuff online or, you know, in video games and everything. But don't be that guy that thinks you know, that thinks that they know more than they actually do. But yeah, that's kind of all. I feel like I'm just rambling on or repeating myself at this point. But you're a true car enthusiast, or, you know, whatever it is you like about cars, you're entitled to being a true car enthusiast. Because I feel like at the end of the day, whatever you like about cars, I guess, can consider someone a car enthusiast or just a general lover of cars. And like, I would consider myself a car enthusiast, someone who just, you know, collects Hot Wheel cars, loves watching just, you know, car movies, Fast and Furious, who has their own car, has done mods to it, even though they might have not done, even though I haven't done every single mod on my car myself, but a decent majority without, like, you know, having to do body work or transmission or engine work and stuff. That's pretty much all I kind of want to say for this quick little video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this night is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati and zoom, zoom, I'm racing. Popping pills in the lobby, and I pray they don't find her naked. And I pray you niggas is aging. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live